Okay.
I wanna be the very best.
You couldn't even let me do a fucking intro, could you?
Dun, dun,
No,
dun.
no, go ahead and do your silly intro.
Well, as you can tell, we're doing a video. This is Koga, and
Alex is the
thank
very
you,
best.
thank you. I'm
That
glad.
no one ever was. This is Waylon.
Today, we're going to
Super.
do a different kind of video than our normal videos. I'm going to play Dokkan Battle, but we're not necessarily going to talk about it. So we're going to talk about Cell, a personal
Yeah.
topic of Waylon's. He may not admit it, but he is totally in love with Cell. But that's a topic for
Not in
another
that way.
video.
And Waylon's my enabler, so I'll talk about that later.
So we're going to talk about Cell, what we would like to see happen in terms of games, Dokkan Battle, and maybe even a future Super. Let's just bring him back. Like, why the fuck not, right? We brought back Frieza.
Frieza did.
Yeah, so this is going to be a little bit different kind of video. I'm going to be playing Dokkan Battle, and we're going to have a discussion about Cell, mostly. No guarantees it stays on topic. Okay, so first and foremost, we know that Cell is really strong, and we know he's pretty cool. So, why do we want him back?
Because he was awesome.
Why was he
he's
awesome?
Well, for one, they brought everyone back except for him.
I didn't brought
Because
anybody
they
back.
brought. Huh?
Who else was brought back?
Okay.
Majin Buu.
So technically, they didn't kill off Boo. So Boo is there, and he's in Super. They brought Golden Frieza back, which apparently they said, oh, he's like the biggest, baddest villain, even though we're talking about Cell, but technically it was Kid Boo.
Yeah.
Because we can't count anything GT related, even though technically Super stole a lot of GT. And I can say that now since I've started watching GT.
Thank you. I'm gonna do it. I swear I'm doing a video on that one day. I will do it. I will fucking sit down. I'm gonna break that shit apart.
But he's not like, he was the strongest person. He's the strongest bio-android. He has Saiyan cells. He can reach the exact same levels as any of the Saiyans, like Goku, any of them.
Yeah, but like, do you think?
And he has the regenerative properties of Boo, not the strongest,
And
but he has the
Piccolo.
regenerative properties of Boo
And Piccolo.
and Piccolo. But yeah, more Piccolo. But
That
still,
everyone keeps forgetting about.
Yeah, I know, right? Can
Remember
he,
that
can
time
he do
they blew
stretchy
Cell in
arms?
half and they forgot?
Can Cell do stretchy arms?
yeah,
He can do stretchy
Maybe.
arms. Did he do stretchy
yeah,
arms?
he's Namekian, so he can use.
Yeah,
he
but
can
like,
stretch
did
arms.
he? Could he? I mean, did he
No,
forget
we
he could do
never saw him
stretchy
do it.
arms?
We
He never
saw him
used.
do
He
it.
just never used it, but he could do it.
Did
He could do
forget?
it.
His
Well, I
tail-
mean,
his
think
tail-
about it. Piccolo never used it other than in the movies
Well, it's because
when he
Piccolo
remembered
forgot.
that he
Right.
had it.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, did Cell forget that he could do it? Did he like wake up one morning and
They
just
all
forget?
forgot he could regenerate. They all forgot that he could do super moves that they all
Lot.
knew. They all forgot.
They forgot that he could technically go giant Cell since he's Namekian, so he could probably go giant Namekian.
Oh god, that'd be weird. Like
Along
giant
with,
Cell.
well, you gotta think too. You gotta think of he's got the Saiyan cells, so technically, if the moon was still there, he might could actually go giant. I don't know if he'll
I
go
don't know.
great.
Well, it
I
doesn't have a
still think
tail.
they
It
need
doesn't
the
have an
actual
ape
Saiyan
tail. It never had
I
an
think you
actual
have to
monkey
say-
tail.
But you couldn't know. Well, I mean, you won't know now because
But-
there's
but-
no moon. They got blown up about 3-4
he-
times.
Like keeps getting
the
blown
Saiyan
up.
cells. The Saiyan cells are obviously in him enough to where when he gets blown to shit and he comes back, he gets more powerful. We saw that obviously. But I think
Exactly.
once you get to like ape stuff, it's really irrelevant. I mean, why would you go ape? Even in GT, it's explained that why would you go ape when you could just go to the level beyond that,
Well, you had to go to ape in GT to get to the level beyond ape, but
which lasts
still.
all of like 1 or 2 episodes.
Oh, but ape's so fun. We're not there yet, so you can't spoil it for. Okay, we can spoil it. GT. Who gives a damn?
Well, I mean, I know about Super Saiyan 4.
Exactly, and that's all that matters. 'Cause that's
But I
the
think-
best
I think
round.
technically
Cell, Super
Cell
Saiyan
could-
4. Gold Cell.
Cell could easily go Golden Cell.
Yeah,
Or white
Well,
Golden
why
Cell.
would
He could choose a different color. Cell, I mean, Frieza got to choose his color. Cell, I'm pretty sure Cell would choose a different color.
like what?
Maybe go blue. Maybe go blue. Like you know,
Blue
like Cell
Cell?
Juniors.
Blue cells? Hey, what
Is
color are
it 'cause
you?
he's
I'm
sad?
blue.
Is it because he's sad?
Yeah, Super Saiyan. Yeah, Super Saiyan Blue Cell.
Oh
Is he like
God,
sad
I didn't know
Kiana?
about that.
He's sad
Who?
Keanu Reeves. It's
Oh,
a meme. Gosh.
well, we all know when Keanu Reeves is sad, he just goes, "Whoa."
Like he goes gold. Technically, well, the thing is, either he could go golden, or he could go like the Goku route, go Super Saiyan God, and then go Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Yeah, but like,
Technically, he could do it.
you see, the problem I have with that idea though is,
Well, see, you need Saiyans to do a Super Saiyan God.
well, unless you're Vegeta, and then you just say, "Fuck the rules, I'm Vegeta." It's not even because he has money; he's just Vegeta.
But see, the way you could do it though is technically he could pop out because you need what 5 people to go Super Saiyan God.
Yeah, but they gotta be pure of heart. I
Bullshit.
Not
don't
necessarily.
think any. I don't
He
think.
But
could
he's
pop out
pure,
5 Cell
unadulterated
Juniors.
badass.
Okay, okay,
He could
okay.
pop out 5 Cell
That
Juniors.
are pure of heart.
Not pure. Well, I mean, technically, he
Pure
controls when
evil.
they pop out. So maybe.
Okay, the pure of heart thing ties in with another topic about Cell, about whether or not he could do a spirit bomb. Because spirit bomb can be used by guess who? The good people. But Cell should be able to do one just based
At least
on
some
moves
sort of spirit.
alone.
Well, I mean, he technically could go Kaioken too.
Well, no, you have to learn how to do Kaioken.
Well, that means you had to learn the Spirit Bomb too.
Well, right, but he says he knows how to do the spirit bomb. He says it in First Form Cell says it. Never actually ever does it, but he
Wait,
never.
really?
Yeah,
Well, he had to sit there. Well, he had to stand there for 5 minutes while gathering stuff, and
exactly.
nobody's
So
gonna
why
let
the
Cell
hell?
do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Why would you? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I don't, because the spirit bomb's supposed to be like good guy only type move. So why would? How could he, if he could do a spirit
I
bomb?
still,
Well, remember though,
I
is
still feel like it'd just
that
be an
Spirit
evil
Bomb is due
spirit bomb.
to pulling certain energies. So
That's what I'm saying.
technically, Cell could do it,
Ooh.
but it depends on what you focus on.
All he has to do is ask really nicely. That's all Goku ever did. He's like, "Planet, give me your energy." The planet's like, "Okay."
Well, the thing is though, Cell wouldn't ask. Cell would just take it. Like
Right.
Planet,
Goku
give me your
ends up
energy.
taking the
Okay.
spirit from the Earth. Cell would just like say screw it and pretty much kill whatever planet he's on to do that good spirit bomb.
Well, that's not very nice.
Well, Cell doesn't care.
Well, that's my point.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying. That's how strong he technically is, and how he's getting right now. Like they don't ever mention him other than like Hercule saying, "I'm the
So,
champ,"
so,
but
so let's say because of plot point, Vegeta goes Super Saiyan Blue because he can, because he's Vegeta. So let's just say that Cell goes Super Saiyan Blue and comes back in Super.
Cell would be
Go.
strong.
What happens?
Cell would be stronger. He would kill Vegeta.
But we have Black right now. Like Black is the current big bad guy, and he's even more powerful than the Super Saiyan Blue, and he has the funky gay hair. I mean, the funky flamboyant
Hey,
hair.
hey, you leave Super Saiyan Rose out of this.
Shut up.
But
With
Cell
Zamasu.
technically could go stronger.
How
I'm
can you
just
go
waiting for rainbow
stronger?
Just
Absorb.
rainbow hair.
He can't absorb
Oh, he could-
anybody. Stop saying that.
He can drain. He
He
can still
can.
drain
He can use
people.
his tail. He can use his tail. Or well, we
He
never
can drain
saw
people.
Perfect
It's just
Cell use his tail.
retractable right now when he's in perfect form.
So what you're saying is
Yeah,
he
you
could
have
get
to fall
stronger
out
by
of perfect.
drinking people.
So because he has God Key, that means he could technically go around and take gods like Boo could with the Kais. Cell could go around because he could learn instant transmission.
Well, the Kais
Go,
aren't technically like the same level of godly
but
beings
he
as
could
like
get
say
their
as
power though
Beerus.
and get higher in power. Because unlike Boo, Boo gets weaker because it knocks down his natural power. Cell is draining them for their power. So technically he would get stronger, whereas Boo technically got weaker.
Look, despite your argument
So
for
he would
Super
be
Saiyan Blue
stronger
Cell,
than Kid Boo.
despite your Blue Cell argument becoming more and more fickle, I completely 100% support you because it gives me a chance to have that Gohan Cell rematch that I always wanted.
Jesus.
Oh, he would kick Gohan's ass.
You
No,
are just.
no.
Uh,
Gohan would rematch, he would win, and it would be the fight I always wanted, not that stupid Kamehameha contest.
oh, shut up! That was awesome.
It was
No,
awesome, but it
Gohan.
wasn't what I.
Right now, if you were to take both of them into Super, and you get Cell to where he goes any kind of form higher than what he was, he could beat Gohan.
I don't know. Gohan was always touted as having unlimited energy, and then all of a sudden he didn't. So
Well,
just
that's
bring back
because
the
he
whole
decided
unlimited
to.
energy thing.
Shit, he does good in GT, but again, GT doesn't canon. I don't give a damn.
GT doesn't canon.
They
Yeah,
already, but that's they explained that since Gohan doesn't train anymore and he went full
I still
bookworm.
feel like you could
Golden
tap into
Frieza
that.
during Golden Frieza, I mean he got taken down like
He was
pretty
the
easy
best
by just
around.
default Frieza though.
Yeah, but that default Frieza was like the same power level as like shit ton of other people. You can't really.
Remember,
That's
he
not
said
the
he
same
never trained a
thing.
day in his life, and then all of a sudden Frieza
Yeah, then he
trains,
goes
and
and
boom.
trains. It's not quite the same thing.
It's really stupid, but it.
But that's what
you
I'm
know.
saying though. So technically, Cell trains. He takes out Gohan because Gohan has
Maybe.
not trained.
But I still get my rematch, so I'm happy.
You get your rematch, but it does not go the way you want it to.
Yeah, it does. Gohan goes Super Saiyan Blue because Vegeta did it, and yeah, there you go. See, that's
But the
why
thing is, though,
Vegeta.
Vegeta went that way because he trained. Gohan's not gonna train that hard to do it.
How the fuck do you know?
Bullshit.
Dude, he started training in Super because after the Frieza thing, he was like, well, shit, I should probably train to protect my family. He goes off and starts training with Piccolo, and then the moment that it's
But
like,
it's
hey,
Piccolo, though.
it doesn't matter. It shows the initiative that he's willing to go train, which
And then they have
means,
the tournament, and then he's like, "Well, I
well,
need to go. I got a meeting, so."
Goku puts in good word with Whis and goes, "Hey, this kid, if he trades, he's like up there with us, like maybe even better than us when it comes to just pure
well,
raw
Vegeta
power."
in Super, he says, Gohan has the highest potential of all of us.
It's just he never
But
fucking
Gohan
unlocks
will
that
never reach
shit.
that potential.
Well,
And
yeah.
Cell, and thing is, though, because I believe how Cell would be, he would go, "Okay, I know not just there just mess with you again because there's no point to it. I'd
Well,
rather
I
fight
think
somebody stronger."
Gohan wouldn't mess around this time round. That was the problem. See, that's the problem with Gohan as a character. The
We messed
moment
around with
Gohan,
Boo.
the moment Gohan gets any inkling of power, he sits there and dicks around for a couple thousand episodes, and then everyone, he's just sits there and goes, "Oh, I should have finished him off when I had the chance." No fucking shit. No,
Well,
you
he
got power,
succumbs
then
to
you
that
dick
classic.
around.
He succumbs to that classic Saiyan trope of "I have ultimate power now. I'll kill you when I feel like it."
Power, right? That shit.
Vegito, look at you, Vegito.
Oh, he did that shit on purpose.
Bullshit.
Gogeta even did it on purpose, and he's ridiculous. It's weird. I don't know why they have to keep doing that shit on purpose, but they both do it on purpose. Not Gogeta in the movie, but Gogeta in the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. They both do it. I mean, Vegito
Yeah,
did it on purpose
that way
because he
Goku can
knew.
use the Spirit Bomb.
And, I mean, we gotta finish it off with a Spirit Bomb, right? It's like
Oh.
what? How many times does it actually fucking work? Not very many.
And
It
they
like
only showed
it like
once, and that was
works
only
in the
his head.
Technically,
movies.
Shenron.
It works like in the movies, and then it's like that's it. That's all we need it to do. Like go work in the movie, and everyone's like, okay.
It only worked against Kid Buu, but that's just because they had to use a dragon just to give Goku enough power to kill Kid Buu with it.
And it worked on Shenron.
And then let's say you say, all right, so we got fusion dances and Patara earrings. Let's fuse Cell up with some other people.
Free Cell.
I say free Cell or Cell
You
Buu.
think they could like think Microsoft might sue for Free Cell because they own that they got the little they got the solitaire game or whatever called Free Cell. You think they might get mad at that?
Maybe they would have to put the I in Frieza's name to make it work.
Yeah, Frizel. We got a Fry Cell going on, y'all.
I think technically, if Buu were to absorb Cell, then he would be stronger than Buhan.
Wait, so
It's a
would that
lot of
mean Boo
ifs
would
and
have like?
ands.
Like Boo is never shown as like having like regenerative stuff. Like if he ggets beaten, he doesn't necessarily come back stronger. He just keeps coming back. But like if he did
But
absorb
with
Cell,
the
that means he would
more,
have the
but
whole
the
thing of
more,
like you beat Boo, he comes back even stronger now.
well, the thing is though, Buhan, the way
Ugh,
Buhan worked is
it's
that he,
endless. It's
absorbed
endless.
all these other people, and he became extremely smart.
Yeah, especially at the
He absorbed Cell, he would be stronger than Buhan because he would have everybody already in him with one person. Plus, he's pulling from all the other things too. Super strong. So you get Boo
That's
Cell or
weird.
Cell Boo.
I wonder if that'll be in
Cell
the
Boo.
thing. I wonder if we're gonna randomly hear a bloop.
Dude.
Now I'm here.
823 stamina. Can I do it? I don't have enough to run another mission. I got 17 stamina. Need 823 experience. The thing for me was Cell, and
And like Dokkan
using
Battle, they
him or
shaft him so hard.
well, they had to because they have to keep adding to the game. So
Yeah, but Cell is a main villain, like the new Dokkan Kid Boo and the new Dokkan Frieza, like full powered Frieza.
well, they hadn't. Well, again, I mean, it's not
There
like
technically should be a Dokkan full power Super Saiyan 2 Cell.
that's what they have. They have two of them.
They have Super Cell, not Super Saiyan 2 Cell.
He never. There was never even a Super Saiyan 2 Cell. He just had the freaking aura of it.
Exactly.
Speaking of Cell, there's a person on my guest list who's
Didn't
got
you
the
see
tech
his hair
Cell.
go golden?
Yeah, I know, right? He got that golden mullet. It went Super
Wait,
Saiyan
don't you
3. No
remember
one.
it grew out just so you can see it.
Yeah, of course. I remember that so much right now.
Wait,
So
so
hard.
if Cell's the main villain, and Vegeta was the main villain at one time, Frieza's the main villain, Boo's the main villain, they all have their own sagas. What about the Raditz saga? Like the Rat, bring
I
back
don't have enough
Raditz.
stamina to run anything. God damn it.
Who cares? Bring back
Raditz?
Raditz. Yeah, Super
Raditz
Saiyan
has
got
a
Super
great
Saiyan
aim.
Raditz.
Raditz has a great aim card. That's all he needs.
Super Saiyan Blue Raditz. All that hair you'll be able to see.
No, I want to see Super Saiyan 3 Raditz.
I think
He'd be
if-
Raditz, but with yellow hair.
exactly. I don't think Raditz
But
can
he would
go
grow
Super
hair.
Saiyan. No, I don't think Raditz can even go Super Saiyan. I think if he powered up, he just immediately pop Super Saiyan 3. He'd lose his eyebrows and that's it. He'd be done. I think that's how that works with Raditz.
They need to why didn't they retcon him? Why retcon Bardock? Just retcon him. Where like when he gets killed by Goku, he goes back to the past and becomes the legendary Super Saiyan.
Oh god,
3.
please don't. That's the last thing I need.
That way you can do double Sundays for days.
Double Sunday.
Wait, well, I mean,
double
technically
Sunday.
Goku learned Super Saiyan 3 in the other world.
Yeah. Yeah, through intensive amounts of training for like 7 years.
But the thing is, though, who did he train with? Probably Raditz, because Raditz probably went Super Saiyan 3 in the
Bullshit.
other world.
Raditz was in hell. Goku is not even. Goku's on the
Goku
Kai
trained
planet.
There's
Vegeta,
not. Well, the
then
thing is, though, that's where Vegeta was too.
What?
So what they did was they brought Raditz out of hell so he could train with Goku.
That makes
King
no.
Gibbon knew that something was going to go on.
You know, that brings up another point. Raditz might be running around with a body, even though Piccolo said clearly to Vegeta, "You've done a lot of evil things. You will not get your body." Yet in the very first part of this series, we clearly see like this guy, you know, the King Yama or whatever, like Raditz, this guy, he's being a dick. It's like, wait, so he has his body?
No, you can be as
You would
scared
have to
and
have a
be
body to
dick.
do anything because the soul ain't gonna just get up and
You can
ruin
be a
stuff.
I thought
dickish
you were like
soul.
like one of them floating souls. You couldn't do shit. I don't know.
That's what I took. Is what you
think
can
you're
do with
right,
no
numbers.
arms and legs,
You don't.
just
Uh,
or a head.
Well,
You're just
then
torso.
again, okay, fine. If the filler thing we saw it, the Bura had, he got sent to heaven. He was a little spirit floaty body, and he's running around picking fucking flowers.
But he can
Oh
still
yeah,
do
that's
it.
right. That was a thing.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's right. They have the thing, so they did the thing. Do the thing.
Cabrera's a good guy now, even though he's technically and literally Satan.
But they're wanting to bring. But they're Mira and Toa are trying to bring him back in the Dragon Ball universe games.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Why would you bring him back? His best ability is he can turn people to stone, and then when he dies, they come unstoned.
Well, maybe
They
they
got
just want
other
to really
things
get
too.
stoned, dude. Maybe they want to get stoned.
Yeah, they come
Did
down.
you ever think of that? Huh? Did you ever think of that? Yeah. They just want to get stoned.
That is true. They could be just
Kabito
crashing
Kai
hard
had it
since
right
he's not
all
there
along.
anymore.
Kubito kind of never has anything right. Shut up.
Yeah.
He's a horrible person. Him and the Supreme Guy are
Kabito Kai's
horrible
not
people.
even a character anymore.
I know they
Did Supreme Kai ever get that kiss from Bulma?
no.
What?
No, he never did. No, Elder Kai never does.
What kiss?
The Elder Goku promised Elder Kai that he would get a kiss for unlocking Gohan's powers, and he never does, to my knowledge. Unless I could be wrong, but I don't think I
I
am.
don't think he ever got his kiss.
I know not in Z. I know in Z they didn't, and I don't think he's ever seen. I don't think Bulma's ever been to the Elder Kai world, so I doubt it.
Well, now she's too young, so she can't do it
Too
anymore.
young.
Do you?
Oh my God, that didn't level me up. Ugh. Why? Why did it not level
Yeah,
me
Bulma's
up?
What do you
like
think? Try to
16
get
now.
Bulma.
I want to use a stone at this rate.
God, I
You
almost
ever think
died.
Chi-Chi will have any sex appeal? Because Bulma has like all the sex appeal. You ever think Chi-Chi will?
I think Android 18 has the most sex appeal.
18?
Android 18, yeah.
Badell.
I agree. 18 is yeah.
Badell.
The Dale of them thighs. Oh man, she wears them black shorts. Ugh.
Oh, bats.
The little spats. Badell with short hair, white tank top. The World Tournament Badell. That's the pinnacle.
Oof. And then she gets beat
Hell,
up.
her
Oof, that's
GT,
sexy.
her GT version's not bad either.
Her GT version's weird. She get Chi-Chi-fied.
Chi just what? How did she get Chi-Chiified? Chi-Chiified.
She like,
How
gets,
did
like,
she
the
get
wrinkles.
Chi-Chi? She took out what she got turned into a Chia Pet.
She gets all suit wearing shit and stuff, and
Yeah, she
you know,
gets
more
the
great.
like the
That's the only
E-top.
good thing that came out of Great Saiyaman was that at least she got to do shit.
Oh yeah, when she's Great Saiyaman too.
Say a woman, say a man, woman.
No, it's like
say
literally, it's called Great Saiyaman #2. It's stupid, but you can call her Great Saiyawoman. I know, right? Like in Dokkan Battle, the game that we're talking about, right, guys? Her card is Great Saiyaman #2.
Huh.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Why would they?
It's almost as if the original creator was like, "I'm lazy. Let's just call her Great Saiyaman 2," and that's how it translates.
Oh, Toriyama. Why do you do these things to us?
Because he doesn't remember anything
Because I
right.
forget.
I know, he forgets so fucking much.
Goten doesn't have a tail.
Trunks
Cell can
doesn't
be
have a
Trunks
tail.
didn't never get a tail
Piccolo can eat stretchy arms.
and grow giant, but he forgets he can do that.
I know, he does it like the one time in the World Tournament way back in Dragon Ball, and it's like, oh shit, I could do that again. And they're like, nope. No, you can't.
Forgets that Gohan's a character.
No,
Forgets
he
that
doesn't.
18 can actually fight.
Okay, as far as Gohan,
Forgets.
as far as Gohan's
Go ahead.
concerned, at least GT remembers Gohan's there.
We'll give them
GT uses Gohan.
Especially during the Baby Saga.
Oh god, yeah. Even further.
that. Baby Gohan.
Game's not going to be nice to me. I am not going to be able to do any stamina. I cannot run anything. 14 stamina, I can't do anything.
Don't you love how they get you down?
I hate
Gotta
this
play
stamina
for
limitation that they have on this early. I don't know what level, how many days I should be playing, how many levels I need to be playing to get rid of this damn stamina limitation. I can only.
It's there forever.
Well, I really wish it wasn't. They should do something
Well,
about that.
tell the creators, and they'll tell you, well, if we
They
did
put
that,
it in,
we'd play our
though.
game too fast.
They're the ones who put it in.
Exactly.
I don't know why. So I'm just staring at card art.
Because you
Exactly.
beat the game too fast.
I'm staring
You'd
at card
get
art
bored and then go somewhere
of
else.
third form Dildo Frost. That's what everyone calls him. And third form Frieza, they're both dildo heads.
Thought they were like Ridley Scott alien heads.
Yeah, but they're also dildo head. They're dildo heads. Oh, that
Okay.
Bardock's good art. I love that Bardock.
No one likes third form. Why is there even
Yeah,
a third
I
form?
know,
Even
right?
Vegeta doesn't like the third form.
Hey, what happened to your third form? Fuck his third form. I don't care about
Who's
his
died
third
of my
form.
third form?
Me. Mary.
Actually, I prefer the second one. Oh man,
Where he's all horny.
quotations.
Horny. Let's see if I can do anything with 15 stamina. Or is this game still going to hate on me?
Oh, I went back and I watched some of the early Super episodes
Oh,
just because I
8
started watching
stamina.
some
I
Deep
can
Z
do
stuff
this.
on YouTube and it keeps bringing up
Okay,
Super.
let's not do this.
Anyway, I watched a comparison of the movie to Frieza. And I'm like, well, that's pretty bad. And then I watched the comparison from the movie from Beerus fight to the show, and the Beerus fight to the show was really good. You get to the Frieza fight, things just get weird. What happened? Did anybody just lose interest?
Ye-
It's really like the
Probably.
fight is just boring as shit. Like at one point, Goku grabs Frieza's tail and Frieza grabs his arm, and they're just sitting there holding each other while they talk. And I'm like, what is going on right now? I don't understand.
But you don't need to.
And then Vegeta gets relegated to deflection patrol, where like Frieza keeps shooting
It was
stuff, and
I
Vegeta's
mean,
over here just swatting stuff away.
he did that in the movie. He just stood there, so it doesn't really.
Dude,
Damn it!
but it's so funny here because he's just standing there like grimacing, just ugh, Frieza, pew 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 pew.
Having watched Super, I don't mind the fight for that. I hate the Beerus fight more because it just drags on and on and on and on and on and gets nowhere. I hate it. It's really fun to watch. It's kind of fun to watch, but I hate it because it just goes on for 4 or 5 episodes and it's just the same thing over and over again. It's so bad. I hate it. Meh.
I don't know. I think even for fight, like at least they had like some good fights compared. I don't know, just ugh, ugh. It felt like Frieza and Goku were just slapping each other. So anyway,
Well,
these
they
are
were. They
big-
had to. Because
Yes.
they had to do it. They had to cover the movie while adding new stuff. Because it's not like they could go in and throw a new villain in, right?
No, I guess not. I don't know. I guess at this point, I just wish they just skip Frieza and like went back in time and skip Frieza entirely. Be like, we did a movie about it. Moving on.
I just hate that they just make so big, like Frieza's such the big villain, and I'm like, wait, Kid Buu is like the strongest villain way, right before they hit Beerus.
But
I mean, I
granted,
can understand Frieza
Frieza
coming
never
back.
trained a day in his life. If Frieza had trained, Goku would have been whipped. Period. End of story. No Dragon Ball Z. But
Well,
Frieza didn't train because reasons and plot holes and plot points.
well, he was already
And
so
Akira
strong.
Toriyama thought of it.
Well, he was already considered the strongest thing in the universe because technically they had heard of Buu, but no one had seen Buu in so long.
Only
You know-
two
you know
things
that
you don't
Fry-
mess with.
You know that
Beerus
Fry
and Buu.
gif that sits there and glares and goes, "I'm not sure if that's legit or whatever." Well, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm squinting at everything. Squinting at the Frieza.
Squinting.
I still feel like Akira Toriyama was like, all right, let's bring back Frieza for all the epicness because Dragon Ball Evolution was such a bomb. We need to get people hyped for this. So, epic rematch. Goku versus Frieza. How does Frieza get stronger? He never trained. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, it's like one of the things that I've heard is talking about making things work in a way that they now work is Goku in Super Saiyan 3. We know, right? Trained in Otherworld, became Super Saiyan 3,
Yeah.
totally had it at the World Tournament, totally had it when he fought Majin Vegeta, totally could have killed Buu with it, blah 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 blah. I've heard one of the more prominent things is he actually didn't have it at that time, or rather, he didn't have it at the time of fighting Majin Vegeta. And he was able to he accessed the power when the very first time he basically literally said, okay, I know I can go to it, but I want to attempt it the very first time when he went to fight Fat Buu. The reason that it is said later on is to make it basically retconning it, because they didn't have the idea. A lot of the theory is Toriyama didn't actually plan on going Super Saiyan 3, but
Yeah.
because of the fight with Vegeta, they needed something stronger. So basically, they said, okay, no, he totally knew it. He totally had it. He's always had it. Because, I mean, Goku says, I'm going to go as full power and end this fight right now, and he goes Super Saiyan 2. Well, if he literally wanted to end the fight, he would just pop Super Saiyan 3. That it kind of is
Yeah.
sensible. So it's the same thing with, like, Frieza, you know? And
Where it's
I wonder if
like
Cell, getting back, right? I wonder if Cell, like, if he had actually put in, like, that entire fucking week he's standing around doing nothing. Like, what if he was actually,
what
like,
if he actually
training?
trained?
Like, standing around, like,
Like he
punching
could
air a
create like a
bunch.
clone of himself, like a Cell Junior to train with. That's a pretty fucking
Yeah.
powerful thing.
Yeah, why not? It's got the power level of him. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not
Well,
fucking spar?
remember, well, he knew no one else's power level matched his at the
It
time.
doesn't matter, though. I mean, why not? Why not?
Well, now you're arguing the Frieza argument. I still call the Frieza argument bullshit. You mean to tell me that Frieza is the most powerful being in the universe. You mean to tell me at some point he didn't start punching a punching bag or
No.
fighting, just like,
Exactly.
I wonder what happens if I fight Captain Ginyu or whatever. Like,
No,
obviously
because
he'll put
remember,
up
back
some sort
then, for them, it was all about the scouter powers. So he had the highest scouter power, so there was no reason to.
I still feel like at
But like with
some point he
Cell,
would
I
need
mean,
to
Cell knew people were strong, but I mean, I wonder what would happen if Cell literally sat down and said, "You know what?" And he trained. I don't care against who. I don't care against what. Like, just do something.
That's how you get Golden Cell.
He sits down and trains for a couple months, and he's like, "Boom, bitches!"
Yeah, and then Gohan just gets wrecked, and then Waylon gets his wish, and the universe implodes.
And everything explodes and blah blah blah
Well,
blah
see, my
blah.
thing is that technically they say Frieza trained Dokkan Golden Frieza.
Yep.
Why didn't apparently he had his body when he was in hell. Most of the villains,
Yeah.
all the villains had their bodies when they were in hell. So, are you telling me he couldn't train down there to become Golden Frieza and then just
No,
escape?
because remember, Super retcons the way Hell works. Remember, he was stuck on Earth's Hell in a cocoon as Mecha Frieza. In Z and GT, they're stuck in Hell with their bodies, but it's whatever body they die with. So, which is still weird because in Z and GT, it's Final Form Frieza versus Mecha Form Frieza, which is still odd. King Cold is down there, Cell's there, everybody's down there.
In their
But
bodies.
with their bodies, but apparently they don't cause trouble, which is weird. Except at the beginning of the tournament arc, when Piccot and Goku have to go down there, which is
Yeah,
funny.
to round them up.
If you look, someone pointed this out the other day. If you look at that episode, I think it's it's the first one when Goku goes down there, or it's the second one. The preview for the episode where Goku goes down there, he's got the preview shows blonde hair. Super Saiyan Goku. The episode has black hair Goku, but his hair is in the Super Saiyan stance. Because apparently they decided at the last minute not to have him go Super Saiyan, so they had to color his hair. But they didn't fix the preview for it. So in the preview, he's supposed to go Super Saiyan, but in the actual episode, he doesn't go Super Saiyan. Go
Why
figure
would
that
you
one.
change that? Who cares if he goes Super Saiyan?
Because it was supposed to be a surprise in the Pycon fight.
That
so
he
if
went
he,
Super Saiyan?
Yeah, because nobody.
That would be a surprise to Pycon.
Yeah, that way Pycon would be like, "Well, what's this, y'all?" I don't know why he sounds like that, but that's just how Pycon is, right?
Yeah.
Well, he screams at stuff.
He screams at the stupid Janemba shit.
Janemba candy.
I love that. Don't you insult that. That is hilariously awesome.
That's the strangest weakness I've ever seen. Literally the strangest weakness.
Well, I mean,
I dare
somebody's
you
got
to
to
think
have
of a
something.
stranger weakness.
Booze infatuation with candy.
It's not a weakness.
Yes, it is. His mind clones are fighting Goku and Vegeta, and then he gets stuck thinking about food, sweets, and they turn into cake. And stuff like that. So, yeah, no, that's a weakness, y'all. That's a weakness, homie.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Exactly. That's a weakness, homie. Home slice. I don't know. I don't know. And as far as GT's concerned, we'll get to it, but GT's Cell. People like to hate up on GT's Cell and GT's Freezer for being stupidly weak and being beaten by a child. I'm like, dude, they're literally being beaten by a dude who's gone to Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4 by that point in time. And his body, again, as I keep pointing out, GT is obsessed with showcasing the fact that these people don't need to constantly go Super Saiyan. So it makes total fucking sense that Cell and Frieza would get their asses handed to them. Yes, it's in a kiddish way, in a childish way, but it's Kid Goku. Goku as an adult as a child. I don't care. And then to even further that point, Super, which is totally canon, involving a minor canon arc. It's a slight filler, but it counts as canon because of later stuff. Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks gets his ass kicked by base form Vegeta.
Yeah.
Base form Vegeta, who has acquired the power of the gods, kicks Super Saiyan 3's ass. Meaning that base form Kid Goku in GT, who can still pop all these other forms, should easily be able to take Cell and Frieza. And he does. And people want to bitch about it. Well, it's true, little bidding.
Sorry. My phone decided that even if it's on silent, it would still make noises.
Well, I don't know.
It has to let me know that noises are noises.
Exactly. All I'm saying is, as far as Cell goes, it would be cool to see him again, but I don't see any conceivable situation that it would make any lick of sense at all for Cell to show up. There's just not.
You're not seeing the big picture.
No, I'm not. I guess. I don't. The only. I mean,
Gohan, bro.
Gohan's had his shot. Now maybe they'll bring him back because again, spoiler. We've been spoiling Super all this time, so sorry. I mean, maybe with the current Black arc, right? They could bring him back. I mean, Goku and Vegeta, they just got sent, and Trunks got put back into time. Again, they went to the future, now they're back. To fight. Fight Black, and well, that's not playing out right. So maybe they'll train Gohan.
I can't. I have a family. We'll bring them along too. They might get killed and they'll get really pissed off and then beat Black.
Yeah. That's the only logical way to do it, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, it's like
know,
it's like the joke with Vegeta, right? We'll just bring Bulma along and let her get slapped.
I still feel like it's getting more and more obvious that they're just building up the death of Mai and then Trunks going absolute apeshit and then somehow obtaining. I don't know. I'm just gonna call that Trunks is gonna obtain Super Saiyan Rose power. It just skips everything.
I'm still banking on hoping fusion exists. I want to see a fusion. I want it so bad. I don't care how they do it. I want a fusion. I want it.
Use more confetti. Use more confetti.
Hey, that's a pretty cool power when you think about it. He literally made confetti. What else can he make? You know? Maybe he could make stuff. Maybe that's
volleyballs. Sexy 18 clones. Sexy Videl clones. Sexy Gohan clones.
Somebody likes them. Somebody likes Gohan. I mean, why not? Gohan.
Yes.
I'm just saying. I really hope that they bring out some more stuff like that. I want the fusion, man. I want that fusion.
The only reason I'm not like super excited for a fusion is it's Dragon Ball Z. When is a fusion ever, the Spirit Bomb argument, when is a fusion ever actually beaten the bad guy?
Gogeta. The base form Super Saiyan Gogeta. That's the only one.
Exactly.
Of course, the other times that discounting Gotenks, because Gotenks is literally a filler fusion. I don't care what anyone says. He's just there to
He
be
is.
there.
He is.
Vegito, he purposely is doing, fucking around.
It's like I need to save the family, even though I can wish them back with Dragon Balls.
Well, we don't know that. Because remember, the Patara earrings is supposed to be permanent, yet they go inside Boo, and it doesn't work like that. So maybe they kill Boo and the family
Well, I
can't
guess maybe
be
they still be
respawned.
technically Locked in limbo or whatever.
Yeah, so it might not work like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Um, so just like you can't be wished out of the time chamber unless you die. Because they asked about that, like, why can't we just wish them out? And like, it's a different dimension, and Shenron has no power there. It's like, oh well, that's convenient. That's like real fucking convenient. Good job, guys.
You do realize
So if
we
they were to
are
die,
this
they're
different
considered they
dimension
die
than
on
Gold.
Earth.
I think it's because they're just dead in general. Like Shenron could have brought back Goku if he had died, but Goku wasn't dead. He had gone to Yardrat. So I think it's just if you die in general. I think that's what the deal is. So technically, they would have been able to be brought back then, but they didn't die. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like I think that would be the same similar case there. Like they're trapped in a different dimension or a different space thingy, and it probably wouldn't work like that. So I mean that's why Vegito did it. Is he knew, even though like it's so weird, like he's planning on this thing you can the whole time. Yet as soon as he get like, oh no, he's about to be absorbed, he's like crap, and I'm like, wait, this is what you wanted. Are you surprised by this
But I
fact?
don't want to be covered in goo. I'd rather be a candy ball.
Which you used to beat the shit out of him. So why did you?
Well, I planned that too.
You plan a lot, and then
I
again, like
planned a lot of things together.
Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does the same thing. Because Omega Shenron is just like, you know, he boasts he's boasting about negative energies and bullshit, and then he makes that giant negative energy karma bomb or whatever the hell it's called, and he's like,
And
you
then
know,
Goku kicks it back in
and
the
then,
atmosphere.
and then
turns
Gogeta's like,
everything
fuck
good
your
somehow.
shit, and he kicks it, changes its karma to good, and it's like, yeah, that was my plan all along, and then defuses. That wasn't part of my plan all along. Every other move was calculated. The defusing was not.
Here's a fake big bang Kamehameha. Okay, here's a real. Oh, oops, we
No, he
defused.
does a real one, and he murders Shenron. Like it, like takes everything out of Shenron, and then he goes to finish him off with the second one. Then he defuses. Like I think I think he even knocks the Dragon Balls out of Shenron. Like he murders him horribly, and then Shenron's like, "Oh, cool." And then stupidly ignoring their own laws in physics, they try to defuse again. You gotta wait a fucking hour. Go ahead and keep trying, guys. I mean,
Just
of
try
course,
again.
the precedence was already set because Gotenks, they don't even wait. Like, especially in the movies, Goten and Trunks, they'll defuse, and then fuse right back again. It's like,
Where's that arrow at,
They also
guys? It
don't even they
happened
don't
on
even
screen.
finish their own chants at times either. They'll be like fusion ha. They just like go real fast, or you'll see them like saying ha and they fuse, and it's like,
Oh, my favorite ones back when I used to watch TBZ religiously because what else do you do? Was like the unfinished Kamehamehas. Like
yeah,
of all the times people use Kamehamehas, there's so many times people are like Kameha. I'm like, what?
I know they go like ah may ha. It's like
Or sometimes they don't even say it. They just shoot a Kamehameha away
yeah, they
because
do
fuck
the
it.
yeah. I love it. GT does it all the time. You'll see like Goku, he'll put his hands back there and he just shoots a beam out. It's like that's a Kamehameha, but you didn't have to say it. So like, do you need not? Do you need? How's that work? Would it be stronger? That's my thing. Like, could you charge a Kamehameha as strong as like say instant transmission cell fight Kamehameha without saying Kamehameha? Because you know Goku's up there like just like you know Kame, ha man, like shivering and shaking shit. Teleports ha.
Gohan even just broke the rules by not even taking his stance. He just started saying Kamehameha and
Well,
then
he
he
had one
charges a big ass ball and
he
shoots
had
it.
one fucking hand. Which
No,
there
no,
you
no, no.
go.
Before that.
Oh,
Before that. Whenever Cell gets all pissed off and he's like, fine, I'm going to shoot the biggest Kamehameha wave I can at you, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. And Gohan just stands there just looking at it, just starts saying Kamehameha. And right before he shoots it, he finally takes his stand. Like, wait, so you can say it and still shoot it? Or I'm really confused, Gohan, which is it?
well, I mean, look at Boo. Boo does Kamehamehas, and Boo doesn't even say Kamehameha. So I
Really?
guess you don't need to say it. And I guess you don't need to put your hands by your side all the time.
You just shoot the damn thing.
You just like point.
Poor
It's like a point and click
Poor
adventure.
Vegeta. Nobody ever wants to copy Vegeta's attacks.
Like, Kaba knows. Kaba does.
Who's Kappa?
Kaba from Universe 6-7 tournament. The Saiyan from
The
the
little
universe.
kid that we mistook for a girl at first.
Well, that was the popular internet theory. It was like, oh my god, it's gonna be a girl. And it's like, no, no, it's just a dude. Oh.
It's a really effeminate looking dude.
Well, until you see him in the show, then he's decently not. But whatever.
He's still okay.
Point stands.
But anyway.
He knows Gallic Gun. Like all the Saiyans in that world know Gallic Gun. That's like the
Well,
standard training. Apparently, for them, so that's probably actually what it is for Vegeta. Is that's a standard training move. Like that's a move that you learn by default as a Saiyan. Is Gallic Gun
and it created Final Flash by
training and just learning that
Yeah.
if I take Ki and I put it together, I can make it bigger. Boom.
if I form a ball in this head and a ball in this head and I combine them together, Final Flash.
Like I want to know, like Trunks, right? Like Trunks has all these different moves. Like he's got Finish Buster, Victory Cannon, Heat Dome. How do you like just how do you learn these moves? I want to know.
I mean, he doesn't even say
You mean like
other than
Goku
in the game.
Cosme?
Yeah, like how do you know
The
how
only
you can?
ones-
Yeah, how do
he
you
never
learn that?
said Finish Buster, but he obviously did it where he just shoots a blast away.
Yeah,
from the
a
air.
lot of the
Like, this is
games, a lot of the games are the reason
Just
we
made
have
up words.
names for like
Yeah.
Heat Dome Attack. Heat Dome Attack has no name in the show because it literally shows up one time, and that's when he shoots his energy above his head to kill Cell in the episodes that take place after the Cell games. That's the only time you see it, and it got a name it got the name in the game, one of the games. Same thing with a lot of the other moves, and if they don't specifically say like Kamehameha or Final Flash or
And what if
Destructo
now,
Disc. How do you
that
learn to do
first move
that?
that first move he uses against Frieza, where he like moves his hands all freaky, like
Yes.
some sort of like
Burning
super technique.
Slash or something like that, yeah.
That is just so weird because it's like, wait, so is that another move where you have to move your hands in a certain way to shoot it, or is he just doing that because someone's watching?
The popular thing is it's basically him gathering Ki. It's a way for him to gather the Ki before he fires it. It's all it really is.
Okay.
It's just a fancy way of gathering Ki instead of sticking your hands behind or putting your hands above. He's just like my thing is
when
like
I first saw it, I'm like, that was like the coolest thing ever.
I know it was so awesome.
Hey,
I still love
Frieza,
it.
Why?
I still love it when he like flies at him and chops him in half, and then he just sticks his hand
Oh
out
my
beside
god.
him and torches him. Oh, that was
Yeah.
so awesome! Just torches Frieza.
I still remember when I came on Toonami and it was like mic drop. What?
It really was. It was just so awesome. Just future Trunks.
And then he became irrelevant for forever.
What? He did not become an elephant forever.
At least he's getting a second chance. I'll give him
Oh,
that. He's
dude,
always-
Super is doing Future Trunks awesome right now. I mean,
I'm still waiting for him just to become a god. Like I'm just waiting for like, hey, Trunks is active again. You should probably become a god instead of fighting at Super Saiyan 2.
oh, but Super
You
Saiyan 2
know,
is
because
fun.
you would actually be helpful then when fighting all these people.
But he is fighting against Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah, and he's like midway helpful. If he
I-
was a Super Saiyan God,
Hey,
Super
he
Saiyan anything,
beats the
he would be able to like punch
he
the
beats
shit
the
out of
shit out of Zamasu. Not that Zamasu probably
Yeah, by
honestly
pure
knows how to
will alone,
fight.
I imagine.
Yeah, and probably Zamasu hasn't trained a day in his life because he's a dick.
Then
But I mean,
Zamasu's
he
like, "I'm gonna
punches
train and become
Black
golden
into a
Zamasu."
wall. It's so confused. Like, was he doing Super Saiyan 1 the whole time that he was fighting Black in previous times, or was he always Super Saiyan 2? Because they never show the sparks, and I don't think the animators and people who made the show even know. Because it's kind
Toriyama,
of
do we
silly.
know Sparks or not for Super Saiyan 2?
Did we do Sparks
Were there
before?
Sparks in the last scene? No, there weren't Sparks in the last scene. No, just leave them out.
Then no sparks at all, ever. But he's Super Saiyan 2. That was like the key thing. No, it doesn't matter. Everyone knows he's Super Saiyan 2. But how? Because we said so.
Do you see the extra spike we put in his hair? Do you see it? No. What's there?
It's right there. You missed it. 20 stamina and I still can't do anything on this damn game. I've literally been looking at card art menus. Waiting, trying to get stamina. This is silly. This is so silly.
That is silly.
I don't know. I'm pumped for Super, but in the current setup, unless there's an well, no, that would have been the other universe. I just don't
I
see
am
anything
too.
that I don't see any way Cell could ever exist, and I'm going back to that topic because that's
Well,
what we're here
that
for.
yeah, I agree. I joke, but I mean, do I actually want Gohan to come back in some way, shape, or form? Of course I do.
Well, yeah,
He's
no,
just
that's
I can't
different.
help that he's my favorite character. I can't help that.
Well, he's a lot of people's favorite character.
I mean, I was at that right age of watching Dragon Ball Z, and he was like representing that teenage I was at. And it was like, this is so awesome. I mean, Goku will always be cool, Vegeta will always be cool, but Gohan was that like, oh man, that like I identify with that, vaguely identify with the idea of getting punched in the face.
I identify with your punch being punched in the face. That's what I identify. Put that on your MySpace page.
I identify with being vaguely punched in the face.
I don't
But
know.
but
Yeah.
like my gripe is that I hope that Super doesn't pull the whole generic DBZ Goku wins. I really hope they try something different this time. I don't even care if
Well,
they psych us out. We're like Goku's gonna win and they pull like a total trump card. Why
well,
not
I
team
mean,
like Vegeta and Trunks up? Like have them win something because they sure as hell fucked that up for Ezra
well, let's let get Vegeta patched up first. He does kind of have a hole in his chest right now.
Also, that hole in his chest looked like shit. I'm sorry.
It's just
It
a
looked
giant
stupid.
gaping wound with no blood.
It's just stupid.
I'm not surprised though. It's like the way they've done a lot most holes in the franchise.
It's my personal gripe that this art style that's very generic among. Like, don't get me wrong, like Dragon Ball Super has its own style, but the way the anime is drawn, where it's kind of like crisp and clean now, like Bleach and not well to some extent Naruto history and stuff
Yes.
like that, just bothers me.
I was able to. I trained that Reds Buhan that had acquired earlier. Put him into my other Buu, and I've got 5 now. Yes, halfway there. Then whenever I can get around to dokening your stupid ass, which will probably never, I'll be able to do something with you.
Yay! I can Doken you. Oh, they released Goku Black. Never mind.
Uh, he's gonna be broken. I think. I think he'll be one of those broken characters.
Every time they release somebody new, 9 times out of 10, especially if they're a Saiyan, they're broken. Now, ever since Gogeta, they've always been broken.
I'm hoping that Omega Shenron breaks that mold. Ooh, can I? Ooh, I can run a
What, by
hard
being
level.
broken and not being a Saiyan?
Well, yeah, being a villain who's broken is what I'm saying. What I'm saying.
Oh,
Well,
I thought you meant like
that's the
somebody who's
problem,
not
though.
broken.
Well, that's the problem. Like villains are always getting shafted. I mean, even Buhan, who's really strong and everything, he's shafted because he has like one good key link, and that's it, and that's shocking speed, which he shared with plenty of really strong people, no doubt. But the rest of it's really bad. And then don't and then to throw it back, don't even get started on Cell's links. Those are atrocious. Especially Tech and Purple Cell, they're just atrocious links. So, that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping with Shenron, they break that mold. If they only give him only one link, if they give him over in a flash, he will be the best villain card. Period. Because the cards that go with red, most of the cards in the red category have over in a flash. Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan God Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, the strength one, they all have over in a flash. If they give him over in a flash, that's it. He'll be the best villain card in the game. End of story. So that's what I'm saying. If they give him that, the game it's over. The game's broken. If they don't give him that, then it's just another generic villain card who is, does something okay. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm really hoping they give him that. That's all they need to do. They can just give him over in a flash. Come on, give him over in a flash.
Just do it.
Make him
Just
powerful.
do it.
I mean, well, they're like the people they paired Buhan with, right? The people in that thing, they all had shocking speed. Most of them have shocking speed. So come on, Do it. Work with it. Give it to him. Give him over to Flash. Make him powerful. Make poor itty bitty Cell, even less relevant. Poor Cell.
Might as well.
Poor
Just
Cell
make that
getting outpaced by skinny tanks as a leader.
I'm waiting for the day that Golden Cell pops up in future
Come on,
Super
level
episodes,
me up.
and Waylon just tells us, "I told you so."
Level me up.
Exactly.
Level me up. Come on, I only have 700 something experience needed.
That's if Akira Toriyama doesn't forget that Cell doesn't exist.
Yes, I
Does
ranked up.
exist.
Hell yeah. Oh, I can continue flying.
More nice.
That was a pain in the ass. That was a pain in the fucking ass. Again, though, as far as Cell goes, I just don't see it happening. I'm sorry. I don't see the relevancy. Cell's irrelevant. Period. His absorption doesn't work as well as, say, Boo's. If he was Boo, he can absorb whatever the hell he wants. His absorption technique, even with the little draining stabby thing, his whole shtick is based on absorbing the androids. Well, they're gone. Up 18, but she's not really as androidy as she used to be, so I don't think it'll really work. And Super, and then 17 is kind of like wandering around somewhere. I just don't see it happening. I just don't. I'm sorry. It
Come to
would
think
be
of it, why didn't
neat.
this black, whoever possessed Goku as black, why didn't they just possess like Boo's body? I mean, sure, Boo
'Cause-
technically doesn't exist in the future, but does that he possessed a dead person?
Well, we don't know what the deal is. We don't know what the deal is with Black. Because, I mean, in this newest episode, he sits there and says, this body wants Goku. Whatever the hell that's supposed to mean.
Wants to penetrate him with everything he has.
Whoa there. Whoa there, soldier. Boo does exist. It's just that Trunks killed the Boo
Yeah, he was
and
never released.
Bobbity. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. He killed him so that way they couldn't release Boo. But
I love
also
the
that Supreme
description.
Kai died. Apparently too.
I did see that little bit of little, I guess, super thing like videos on YouTube where it's like Trunks versus whatever. Anyway, and it's like Trunks is like, somehow I was able to defeat them, and I'm like, you don't know how? I mean, you're
He
like,
trained.
I just beat them because they did.
Yeah, and apparently the Supreme Kai died, which killed off the God of Destruction in that timeline.
It was
too.
his fault. Who cares? It's worth it. Supreme Kai caused everything. You said it yourself.
He did.
It really did.
It
If
really
he had
is.
just, if it had started with him going, "Hey Goku, let's not let them stab Gohan in the arm, and then when they fly away, we don't kill them and follow them." That sounds like a great idea. No, let them stab Gohan in the arm, and it ruins everything.
It really is silly. I understand why he wanted to follow him,
But
by
everything he
allowing that
did to
stabbing
follow
to
them was
take place,
retarded.
allowing them that stabbing to take place.
It basically took your key character out of the mix. I mean, at least Gohan was at least a little tad bit more powerful than Vegeta and Goku did it regular. I guess. I don't know, whatever. They all said that he was still pretty powerful, and he got stabbed and he sucked.
Well, like at the beginning, Vegeta states that he's not. He's even at like
Yeah,
when
he has gotten
he's,
weaker.
he's no like he couldn't even go Super Saiyan. Like he's a lot. He's weaker than when he was in the Cell tournament. So
Yeah, but from what I understand, when he goes Super Saiyan in the new tournament, he does go Super Saiyan 2.
he
Whenever
goes Super
guys
Saiyan
stab.
2, yes, but even then,
And
Vegeta
that's a
still
form that
comments.
Vegeta. Well, yeah, but that's a
Vegeta
form
still
that Vegeta
comments that
hadn't
it's weaker.
achieved yet without
Right.
stamping an M on his forehead.
Get that giant M up there. Just smack yourself with it, and then now you can unlock all your superpowers.
Point
Hooray!
being, Mr. Whatever, you're stupid.
Supreme Kai.
You're just stupid. Supreme
Supreme Kai
Kai.
is-
Yeah, whatever. See, I don't even remember your name.
Yeah,
You're stupid.
it is all his fault. And if he hadn't interfered, we would have our ultimate Cell showdown. No, we wouldn't. I'm sorry. I think we've talked. I think that's all we can really talk about. I think that's what we can cover. I really think.
Yes.
I think
We're
we did
beating a
good.
dead horse with a dead horse.
We are, and yeah. So there you go.
It's ragdoll physics are going everywhere. It's broken. It's fucked.
Just don't fuck it.
I'm sorry, YouTube. I didn't mean to say that.
Please don't hurt me, YouTube. Please. Please.
Actually, I did mean to say that. I don't know. You can't bet anyway. Whatever.
Anyways, I think I think that'll be enough for this one, whatever this is. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a thing on the internet, and that's what really matters. So we'll go ahead and
Call
end it
this an
here.
abomination.
Do you guys have
Just
anything
like Cell Golden.
anything else to say? Last second, like love you guys,
Vid
things like
18.
that.
Fuse them. Just
Vid
fuse
18.
Videl and 18. Do it.
Vidal and 18.
I will
fusion.
second that.
I'll second that. And on that note,
Also-
we'll go ahead and end it. If you've enjoyed this extremely long discussion of things, go ahead and like and subscribe. We'll keep adding, we'll keep discussing, keep updating on Dokkan Battle. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do random shit in Dokkan Battle, and I hope you really enjoyed me just staring at card art for like 10, 15 fucking minutes.
Don't get used to this. Blame Dokkan Battle. Nothing crazy. is going on.
Once I get past a certain level, I guess I'll be unstuck behind that damn limitation, and then I can continue about my daily life. But
Probably.
I'll let the audience guess whether or not I win this fight against Baby and the GT stuff, because I'm beating that's what I'm doing. So, all right, we'll talk to you guys later. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the video. It's gonna be great.
See ya.
Or something. I don't know. Bye.